one who is not disturbed in the mind, even in misery. Okay, yesterday we took miser and misery. Okay, so one who is not disturbed in misery, not vigata spruha means not overexcited in joy. Okay, very stable, who has no, he is free from attachment, fear and anger. 5 things in one shloka. Okay, one, in misery he is not disturbed. Second is in any good thing he is not overexcited. Okay, आज मैं ऊपर आज मैं नीचे वैसा नहीं. That's the simple way to understand. And 3 things, 3 more things, that is no fear, no attachment and no anger. Now we'll say right off, ऐसा तो कोई दिखने वाला ही नहीं है, because we'll look and wonder and feel कि ऐसा कौन होगा? Who will be such a person who will, in any misery they're very stable. So then we confuse the misery, which is called dukkha, dukkheshvanu anudvigna manaha. So jo dukh se bhi, they're not affected by it. So anudvigna nahi hote ho. They don't feel, shaken by it. So we wonder, kya hai? How is this person like this? So we confuse misery and dukkha basically with pain. They're 2 different things. So not disturbed in the mind in misery means not disturbed in misery in dukkha. So don't confuse pain and dukkha as one. Pain and misery as one. Pain is natural, सबको होता है. किसी का हाथ कट गया, गिर गया, फ्रैक्चर हो गया, पेन होगा. बट वो पेन से मिजरी है क्या, दुख है क्या? This we need to check. So like when we listen to stories of Ramakrishna and we listen to stories of Ramana Maharshi, I request everyone to read the story of these sages and saints and all these people, so that we will really understand that they were in this kind of a sthita pragya. Because they suffered cancers and so many things, and still they were like, they understood they had pain. When an injection is given, they feel the pain, but they don't feel dukkha. These are 2 different things. We feel it is the same. They're different things. Dukkha is where you start feeling, suffering. Okay? Suffering and pain. Like Buddha also says, pain to hota hai, suffering is optional. So suffering nahi hona hai. Suffering is our choice. But pain is natural. In fact, if it's a saint, they will feel more pain because they're so focused and so aware. And we may not even notice her pain half the time because we are not aware much. Actually, होने के बाद ये पता नहीं सुबह कट गया लगता है, पता ही नहीं चला कब जल गया, कब कट गया. We are that unaware. But whereas these people will know pain very sharply, very, very sharply. But they will not suffer because of it. They do not have any misery because of it. But for us, pain brings misery and dukkha and everything. So if something happens which is not happy, doesn't leave a happy feeling, we should not be down in the dumps. We should observe, is what he is saying. Not disturbed in the mind. Okay, where is the suffering anyway? In the mind. Where is the pain happening? In the body. But uske wajah se suffering, even small kids, you give them an injection, 10 minutes they will cry. 5 minutes they will cry. They'll see the injection and cry. But after that, they have forgotten. They start playing with the toys and everything. That's what we are getting to. They have forgotten about it. So does that mean they are sthita pragya? No, they don't know. The one the Krishna is speaking about is the one who knows what is suffering and chooses not to suffer, chooses not to be in dukkha. Okay, so that was one part. Then the next part is they are not elated when in happiness. Pagal nahi ho jate khushi se. सो हम लोग का ऐसा होता जाता है, वी गो ऑफ, इतने खुश हो जाते हैं कि वी लिटरली गो ऑफ, वो भी नहीं होना है। सो वी नीड टू बी स्टेबल। तो क्या करना है, अभी बहुत एक्साइटिंग न्यूज मिलना, बहुत खुश सा लग रहा है, मैं उछलूं, मैं नाचूं, मैं कूदूं, मैं पता नहीं क्या क्या करूं। तो स्टडी इंटेलेक्ट वाला सोचता है कि ये जो आया है ये भी जाएगा, वेरी क्लियरली। सो सुख और दुख में स्टडी माइंड, माइंड को इतना डावाडोल नहीं होना है। सिचुएशंस में ऊपर नीचे होंगे, यू कंटिन्यू योर स्माइल और यू कंटिन्यू योर स्टडीनेस, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। So what I'll say is start practicing in small things, small things. Then it's easy. Suddenly when a big thing happens, we can't be not happy and not sad. But small things like छोटी-छोटी खुशियों में just observe. Always observe that सुख के पीछे दुख आता है चल चल के. Because we don't ask for dukha. Nobody asks for dukha. Even if we pray for sukha only. So dukha, nobody is asking. So why is dukha coming? If nobody is asking, how it will come? So it comes as a shadow of the sukha. उस सुख के पीछे उसके पल्लू में लपेट के आ जाता है. And it's because two sides of the same coin. It's duality, right? Sukha, dukha, day, night. वैसा ही वो भी आ जाता है. So there is no choice. It will come. It just comes behind that. And then we are faced with it. Another reason why we face dukkha is because we were expecting sukha. Suppose you are not expecting anything. And dukha aaya. You are like, chal yaar, manage karte hain. But if you are expecting sukha and dukha comes, you get very upset. So जो सुख की चाह है, that creates the dukkha to be bigger. Okay, so the sukha ki chaah, we have to be very careful that we are expecting constant happiness. And when we are expecting constant happiness, even a small sad thing happens, we are shaken like anything. Suppose we are not expecting that happiness, we are in a better place. When suddenly something sad happens, we are like, chal, we'll manage. It's like, done, let's just go through this. But when we are expecting too much happiness, sadness हम ले ही नहीं पाते. Yeah, another thing, sukh ki cha makes us greedy for sukh also. Yeah, all the more, और चाहिए, और चाहिए, और चाहिए, ऐसा होता है. दुख है ही ना, ऐसे तो नहीं होता है. दुख आता ही है, छोटा ही मिले. Means in a big happiness, some small thing happens. I have seen in satsangs ho, birthdays ho, parties ho, कुछ एकदम lot of euphoria is going on. कोई बच्चा गिर जाता है, कोई बच्चे को लग जाता है, कुछ छोटा सा कुछ होता ही है. So it always, in that situation, don't bring the misery. Tackle the situation as required. If there is pain, do what's required. But वैसे नहीं हो जाना है. बट होता है ऐसा, थोड़ा अपसेट हो जाते हैं हम लोग, हिल जाते हैं, तो हम लोग का इंटेलेक्ट स्टडी नहीं है. दैट्स ऑल, वी आर वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स इट. इट्स परफेक्टली फाइन, बिकॉज दीज वी आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ समवन हु इज ऑलरेडी हैविंग अ स्टडी इंटेलेक्ट. दिस इज नॉट फॉर आवर रेफरेंस, लाइक मेरा ये हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. ये सब नहीं हो रहा है, टेक्निकली किसी का भी नहीं हो रहा है. इट्स ओके, but we'll learn and keep so that we understand what it is. We'll recognize someone who has it and maybe slowly bring it in our life also.